Good morning, student. Today I will start a new chapter, that is ecosystem, and it is a part of unit 5. In this chapter we will discuss detail about the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? What is the component of ecosystem? What is the significance of ecosystem? All these matter are will include in this video lecture. In my previous lecture, which have made upon the biodiversity, I hope there is no confusion, there is no doubt in that video lecture. If you have any doubt and any queries regarding this chapter, please tell me. I will definitely solve your queries and doubts. Now in this chapter we will discuss about the ecosystem. So first we have to decode this word ecosystem. What is it? What is its meaning? Actually, ecosystem is a functional unit. Clear? It is a functional unit. Means it is a place where kinds of organisms live together, and they are continuously interacting with each other and also interacting with their surrounding. They are ecosystem are interconnected by the flow of energy and cycling of the nutrients. Clear? तो हम ये कह रहे हैं, समझाना चाहते हैं कि कोई एक ऐसा प्लेस जहाँ पर वेरियस काइंड के लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म रह रहे हों, और सिर्फ रह ना रहे हों, बल्कि वो एक दूसरे से इंटरेक्ट भी कर रहे हैं, एक दूसरे के साथ इंटरेक्ट भी कर रहे हैं, और साथ ही साथ उनके सराउंडिंग में जो इन्वायरमेंट है उस इन्वायरमेंट से भी वो इंटरेक्ट हो रहे हैं. So that is in whole is known as a functional unit. Thus in a single line में हम define करें तो ecosystem is a functional unit consisting all living organism in a particular place, interacting with each other and with their physical environment. They are also interconnected by energy flow and nutrient recycling. Clear? The concept of ecosystem was proposed by Arthur Tansley. So this was the first botanist who defined the ecosystem. What is it? In a broadest sense, ecosystem is the interacting system made up of all living and non-living object in a physically defined space. Clear? सिंगल लाइन में ये सारी चीज़ें समझ में आ रही हैं कि कोई एक ऐसा एरिया जहाँ पर लिविंग और नॉन लिविंग दोनों एक साथ रह रहे हों, तो उस पर्टिकुलर स्पेस को, उस पर्टिकुलर प्लेस को हम क्या नाम देंगे? इकोसिस्टम नाम देंगे. आई होप आपको ये समझ में आ गया होगा. All ecosystems are open system. It is like a open system. In thermodynamics, we have know what is the open system, closed system. Just like in this video, in this lecture, ecosystem are the open system in which energy and matter will exchange. Clear? एनर्जी मैटर एक दूसरे को एक्सचेंज करेंगे. दैट्स वाई इट इज़ इकोसिस्टम इज़ एन ओपन सिस्टम. क्लियर? नाउ what is the important components which forms an ecosystem? What is the components of the ecosystem? Actually ecosystem includes abiotic and biotic components. Abiotic components includes non-living matter, whereas biotic components includes living organism. This abiotic components further divided into the physical factors and chemical factors. Physical factors means it includes the light, temperature, air, water, precipitation. These are the physical factors of abiotic component. And chemical factors involve the soil. What is the composition of soil, salinity of soil, nutrient contents, moisture contents, amount of toxic substances, and level of dissolved oxygen. These are all included in the chemical factors. Whereas abiotic components made up of autotrophs and heterotrophs. What is autotrophs? Autotrophs are those organisms which synthesize their organic compounds as a food in the presence of sunlight. That is known as the autotrophs. Whereas heterotrophs are those organisms which depends upon the autotrophs for their food. Clear? So autotrophs, I hope autotrophs आप लोग सभी जान. It is very important. It is very easy term. So autotrophs are organisms that can produce and synthesize the organic compound as a nutrient for simple inorganic compounds. ठीक है. तो प्लांट अपने प्लांट ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स बनाता है. दैट मीन्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट. तो ये ग्लूकोज किस व्हाट इज़ द constituent of these organic compounds. So these are the inorganic compounds. Clear? The autotrophs are the ultimate source of the organic compounds. So this autotrophs is known as a producers. So autotrophs are further divided into the photoautotrophs and chemoautotrophs. Photoautotrophs is the producers, is the green plant. Why it is known as a photoautotrophs? Because autotrophs synthesize their food in the presence of sunlight. That is known as a photoautotrophs. This word photo is come from the light, and autotrophs is the that organism which synthesize their food in the presence of light. And chemoautotrophs basically include the lower microorganism which synthesize their food with the help of the chemicals in the presence of enzymes. Such chemotrophs are the bacteria, lower fungi. These are the microorganism. Microorganism includes in the chemoautotrophs. Chemo, that means means autotrophs means organism, and those organisms which synthesize their food in the presence of chemicals such as enzymes. ठीक है. That autotrophs is known as a chemoautotrophs. Clear? तो बैक्टीरिया, फंजाई, जो भी ये सारे माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं, उन्हें हम क्या कहेंगे? कीमोऑटोट्रॉप्स। नाउ heterotrophs is what is that kind those organisms which are totally dependent upon the autotrophs for their food. It includes consumers and decomposers. Consumers and decomposers are the important heterotrophs which totally dependent upon the autotrophs. They are heterotrophs can't synthesize the organic nutrients. That's why it is dependent upon the autotrophs. It includes fungi, animals, bacteria. These are the heterotrophs. On the basis on the basis of the food source, consumers divided in herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, detritivores. These consumers are divided or categorized on the basis of their food source. Clear? This is the classification of consumer. Second classification of consumer is based on the feeding level, means trophic level. Primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer. These consumers are classified on the basis of the trophic level or feeding level. Clear? तो जब आगे हम डिस्कस करेंगे ट्रैफिक लेवल के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, तब इनके बारे में हम डिटेल करेंगे. सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट द इकोसिस्टम एंड कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ द इकोसिस्टम. Next heterotrophs are decomposers. What is decomposers? Decomposers includes the microorganism which are found everywhere, especially in soil and dead food materials. These kind of heterotrophs feed on dead organic matter, and they are synthesize their food with by the natural process known as decomposition. First they decompose the dead organic matter, then it intake that solubilized food. Clear? अब डिकम्पोजर्स माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म है, वो सॉलिड सब्सटेंसेस को एज अ फूड सोर्स में नहीं लेते हैं, इसलिए वो क्या करते हैं कि डेड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर को पहले डिकम्पोज करते हैं. उसके लिए बहुत सारे केमिकल प्रोसेस वो अप्लाई करते हैं. ड्यू टू दिस नेचुरल केमिकल प्रोसेस दे डिकम्पोज द डेड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर एंड देन इट यूटिलाइज एज अ फूड सोर्स. There is a detritivores and decomposers. Both are differ to each other. Clear? बट सिमिलैरिटी क्या है इन दोनों में कि इनका जो न्यूट्रिशन है वो डेड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर ही है, लेकिन द मोड ऑफ द फीडिंग बिहेवियर, द मोड ऑफ द इनटेकिंग द ऑर्गेनिक मैटर इज़ डिफर. हाउ इट इज़ डिफर? सी, detritivores actually eat the organic matter. Clear? Eat the organic matter, but decomposer secretes a certain kinds of enzyme to digest the organic matter first, then absorb it as a simpler molecular form. Clear? सो डिकम्पोज़र एंड डिट्राइटिवर्स ये दोनों सिमिलर हैं, क्योंकि इन दोनों का फूडिंग बिहेवियर जो है दीज आर डिपेंड्स अपॉन द डेड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर। लेकिन वो किस फॉर्म में अपने फूड को गेन कर रहे हैं, किस फॉर्म में फूड को एब्जॉर्ब कर रहे हैं, उस बेसिस पर ये डिफरेंट हैं। डिकम्पोज़र पहले ऑर्गेनिक मैटर को डिकम्पोज करते हैं इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ एंजाइम्स, clear, and they solubilize the organic materials and break down into smaller pieces. Then it absorb the as it absorb the nutrient as a smaller molecules. But detritivores are directly eat the organic matter. These are the differences between the decomposers and detritivores. Clear? Okay, this is the important note on the ecosystem. Clear?